Quantifiers play a significant role in effective communication. They are integral as they help us to express the quantity of something. The main difficulty arises due to the need of selecting different quantifiers for countable or uncountable nouns, though some of them work perfectly for both. So, in order to avoid grammatical blunders, it is imperative for us to understand different quantifiers in detail. Here are some of the most commonly used quantifiers that often bemuse us. Before we commence this informative session, let's be acquainted with the meaning of quantifiers. What actually are quantifiers? A quantifier is a word that usually comes before a noun to express the quantity of the object. For instance, few oranges, a little hope, much money, and so on. Let's talk about the first two quantifiers, much and many. Both of them indicate a lot of, but there is a variation. We use much with uncountable nouns which are in singular form, like money, noise, happiness, in negative and interrogative clauses, whereas many is used with countable nouns in interrogative, positive, and negative sentences. For instance, I don't have many friends. Here we use many as friends are countable. I don't have much time to waste. We use here much. Why? Because time is an uncountable noun. Let's talk about few and a few. Only adding a to few makes a colossal difference in their meaning. When we say a few, it conveys a positive idea, that is, you have enough quantity of something. Whereas when we say few, it conveys a negative idea that you don't have enough quantity of something. For instance, we say, I have a few oranges to make juice. This conveys that you have enough number of oranges to make juice. Whereas if we say, I have few oranges to make juice, it indicates that the number of oranges required to make the juice aren't sufficient. So to sum up this, we can say both are quantifiers which are used with plural countable nouns. But a few indicates sufficiency, whereas few indicates insufficiency. Talking about the next two quantifiers, few and little. When we talk about few, it's used with countable plural nouns to indicate not many persons or things. It signifies insufficiency. For instance, I have few friends in the city. I have few books to read. We have few matches to play. In all of these three illustrations, friends, books, and matches are countable plural nouns. Whereas when we talk about little, it is used with uncountable nouns in singular form. It indicates that something exists in a small amount, that is, indicating insufficiency. For instance, she has little hope to survive. I have little money left in my purse. We have little time to accomplish our task. In all of these three illustrations, hope, money, and time are uncountable nouns in singular form. So, both few and little are used to signify insufficiency, but few is used with countable plural nouns, whereas little is used with uncountable singular nouns. Look at these two quantifiers, fewer and less. Fewer means not as many, which is used with countable nouns like coins, students, books, and so on. Whereas when we talk about less, it means not as much, which is used with uncountable nouns like money, sugar, time, salt, and so on. Here is a quest for you. I have dash books to read. Fewer or less? As we all know, books are countable nouns, so fewer is the correct option. I have dash money to spend. As money is an uncountable noun, so less is the correct option. Talking about the last two quantifiers, a lot of and lots of. Are they alike or is there any variation? Both a lot of and lots of have the same meaning. They both convey large number of amount, can be used with both plural countable nouns and singular uncountable nouns. The only difference is lots of is more formal than a lot of. For instance, I have a lot of rice to eat, or I have lots of rice to eat. Both of them convey a large amount of rice. There were lots of students in the class, or there were a lot of students in the class. Both convey the same meaning, a large number of students. I hope this lesson helps you. If so, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Keep following for such informative videos. Bye bye. See you in the next one now.